Electronic permits for the Pharmaceutical Regulatory Affairs Branch are now available on JSWIFT. Traders will use the JSWIFT system to submit an electronic application. There will be no more color-coded forms. The trader will use the JSWIFT system to submit applications for permit for cosmetics and chemicals using the available process types. These process types include Chemical Import Permit Regular, Chemical Import Permit Cosmetics, Human Specimen Import Permit. For applications for food and drugs, the process types available in JSWIFT are Food Additives Import Permit, Pharmaceutical Import Medical Devices, Pharmaceutical Import Permit Drugs, Pharmaceutical Import Permit Herbal Products, Human Tissue Import Permit. For permit applications for psychotropics, narcotics, and precursors, the process types available in JSWIFT are Pharmaceutical Import Permit Psychotropics, Pharmaceutical Import Permit Narcotics, Pharmaceutical Import Permit Precursor Drugs, Chemical Import Permit Precursor. The trader, after being approved, will have received electronically their permit document. The permit document will bear the details of who is trading, the quantities being traded, and also its own unique QR code. All documents required will be generated electronically. The QR code can be verified by any authority using the QR scan. The QR scan is located on the JSWIFT portal at www.jswift.gov.jm. Once the document is scanned, the system will display the appropriate details that would match the QR code that was scanned. How to apply for your permit in JSWIFT. The trader, after being logged into the system, must first navigate to the menu options, select Permit, and the option is New. Once the trader selects New, there will be 4 available pages to receive either information or an action by the trader. The General Information page will identify who is trading. The Item Details page will identify what is being traded, and the Attachment page will allow for any supporting details. On the Fees page, the processing fees will be displayed as well as the option to submit your permit application. The trader must first select the regime type so that the details will be displayed on the page. There are some details that are auto-filled, and some fields will require that the trader enter the relevant details. Complete the form by identifying the process region, which is Kingston, the contact details, and also the exporter information. Once the General Information page is completed, click Next. For the Item Details page, select the process type from the list of processes available. The process types you would select accordingly: cosmetics, precursor, regular, food additives. Once you select the appropriate process type, then you would complete the remaining boxes. Complete all the remaining boxes: the commodity code, the product description, the quantities being requested, as well as the number of packages. The top section of the form is mandatory and all fields must be completed. The item segment will allow the trader to enter details regarding the specific item being traded, such as the intended use, the active ingredient, and also the number or the specific pack size details. If the trader is trading in narcotics or dangerous drugs, they will be required to enter the transport details as well as the transit or transshipment details. These can be selected using the options in the drop-down list, such as the country of export, loading, and the port of entry. For persons trading in narcotics and psychotropic products, they are also required, if available, to enter the transit details. For other traders, you may select Add Commodity once all the mandatory fields are completed. The mandatory fields for the item-specific segment are highlighted using asterisks. Traders may also benefit from the tooltips that can be found right next to each label. Once completed, select Add Commodity. The items will be displayed as seen in a list. If there are any additional commodities to be added, the trader may select Add New to add an additional commodity, or select the duplicate feature for commodities with similar supplier and information to be added. If the duplicate is selected, then the trader is able to update the application using the Edit button. This will allow the trader to select additional commodities in the category, or make any changes that they may see necessary. Quantities can also be updated. Values can be updated. As well as all available fields can be updated. For persons using the duplicate feature, you must remember at all times to make changes if required to the item segment. This can be done by selecting View Import Details. At this stage, the trader is able to make any changes that may be required for this additional item. Once the duplicate feature is used, the trader must ensure that they select Save Changes, then close the document in order to update the data. The trader must then, after completing all the required items, go to the next page to see if there are any attachments required. Please note that you're only recommended to add 10 items to this item details page. For dangerous drugs, you will still maintain your single item being added to the page. Go to the next page. If there are any attachments that are mandatory, they will be displayed in the blue line here. As we can see, if there are no mandatory items, then the trader is able to go to the next page. To upload an attachment, if it is a mandatory attachment, the trader must first look for the matching document type, then navigate to the Upload Document section, search for the required document on your device, click Open, then you must click to add attachment. Now the system also allows you to add an attachment without a document description. These are the steps to add a document without a document description. It's Add New, Upload Document, search for the document. This option allows traders to upload documents. For example, previously issued permit can also be updated or uploaded using this method. You must always click to add each attachment, and for a new attachment, you click Add New. Once you're finished with your general information page, your item details page, and your attachment page, you go to Next, and once all the mandatory fields are completed, you click OK. Now the two key buttons that are available are Store and Submit. If you have completed all your item lines, you can submit. However, if you want to save to complete at a later date, you can click Store. If you're finished, however, and you click on Submit, then the system will display your registration reference. The format of the registration reference is year, document, reference, which is permit, and the reference number. After you're finished, you're able to go right to the Pay Now option to make payments for your application. In order to search for an application that was previously done, the trader will select option Search, Document Type, enter the reference details, or use any criteria option in order to find the document. Once you click on Search, you will see all the documents that were sent to you at the different stages. If it was just submitted, it would say registered. After you have made your payment, it will say paid. If there are any queries after payment, you will see the document on the query. However, please note that you can only generate your finalized permit when your status says finalize. Now at finalize, you are able to view the document. You navigate to the item details page. You will see the status of each item, whether it is approved or rejected. And then in order to print your finalized permit, you select Print All. The document will be downloaded to your device. Once downloaded, you are able to print your permit. And here we are looking at our complete permit with the QR code. Please note that the steps include registration, payment, processing, and then the document is available for printing once it is finalized and approved.